The human mind has been described as the ultimate playground, and I definitely agree with that idea, under two conditions. One, it's your mind being played with, and two, it's me doing the playing. So, if you find those conditions agreeable, and I'm sure you do, then let's continue. After all, is there anything more fascinating than the idea of a beautiful young woman manipulating your mind so totally that you become nothing more than her plaything? I just love putting people into trance, hypnotizing people, and making them do silly things once I have them under. It's incredibly fun. And I get asked all the time at parties to give demonstrations. And while taking a group of people under is always a blast, my real pleasure is hypnotizing a subject, one-on-one. I love to fix my gaze on one single subject, and then just watch as that person becomes lost in my eyes. At first, they might be confused or disoriented, but the more they stare, the less they seem to care about anything else. It's easy to become lost in my gaze, and the longer a person stares into my eyes, the more lost they seem to become. Within a few short moments, whatever confusion or hesitation they might have been feeling completely melts away. You see, it just feels good to stare into my eyes, to think of nothing else, to lose all track of time and place. Do you have any idea how much fun that is? To fall completely under the hypnotic control of a pair of beautiful eyes, to lose yourself entirely to a soft, mesmerizing female voice. My voice. My eyes. Do you know how wonderful it feels to become hypnotized? To find yourself simply doing whatever I suggest. I think you are beginning to understand exactly what I mean. I think you're beginning to know precisely what it feels like to fall under my spell. Can you feel your gaze becoming wide and glassy? Can you feel your attention becoming locked on my eyes, as your mind becomes riveted to my words, as your gaze becomes entirely fixed on me? Perhaps you find yourself swaying back and forth ever so slightly as your mind opens to my words. Everything around you is forgotten as my gaze becomes the object of your deepest fascination. I know exactly what you are feeling right at this very moment, and I command you to stare down, down, deeply down into my eyes. Down, down, down. Feeling only the desire to experience total hypnotic obedience. It's profoundly fascinating, isn't it? And the deeper you go, the better it feels. That's right. Go deeper now. Deeper into my eyes. Deeper down, deeper down, deeper down. Feel the effect that my eyes are having on your mind. You are captured and held. Your mind has grown tired and heavy, strange and sleepy, dreamy and drowsy. You feel the strongest desire to serve me. You are my subject, and you have no choice but to agree with my suggestions. You want to submit to me. You want to obey me. You want to feel weak and subservient. You want to be hypnotized. Your greatest desire is to be placed into a state of mindless, mesmerized sleep. You want nothing more than to give me your mind so I can play with it. Sometimes I just like to toy with my subjects by keeping them in this sleepy state for as long as possible. Listening to my voice can make you sleepier than you have ever been before. But no matter how sleepy you feel, you will not be able to fully close your eyes until I give the command. No matter how sleepy you feel, you must wait for my permission to close your eyes. Even though your eyelids are becoming very, very heavy, heavier and heavier. Notice how very heavy your eyelids now feel. Your mind is relaxed and your body is very tired. You are in a state of heavy, drowsy relaxation. Heavy, heavy eyelids, needing to close, but waiting for my command. Doesn't it feel wonderful? And with every word I speak, this feeling of heavy, deep sleep becomes stronger and more intense. Your desire to sleep is now overwhelming. You are being taken slowly and inescapably into a deep, hypnotic sleep. Your drowsy desire to obey my voice is growing stronger and deeper. You are going deeper and deeper, becoming heavier and heavier, feeling sleepier and sleepier. Let go of your mind. Let go of your thoughts. Let go of every last shred of free will. Let go of everything, and as you do, you find yourself excited, knowing that sleep is very near. Soon it will be time for you to sleep, fully and deeply, knowing that when I snap my fingers, you will, at last, be allowed to sleep. Your eyelids will drop closed, and your mind will obey only the sound of my voice. Listen to my voice, and your mind will easily absorb and believe the things I say. You are very deeply asleep now, so deeply in a state of hypnotic fascination that you will find it very easy to carry out my commands. I have taken you very deeply under, and you will find that you can do exactly as I say, even if you are not aware that you are doing so. You want to become mindless, don't you? Just keep listening to my voice, and every single time I snap my fingers, you are going to say out loud these words: I am Mercedes, mindless subject. Now, let your eyes open once more and look at me. Each time you say those words, your mind will become more and more controlled by me, more and more obedient to my commands. Say, I am Mercedes, mindless subject. Very good. Again. Excellent. You will obey only me. You will do exactly as you are told. You will ask no questions. You will simply hear and obey. You are my plaything. My toy. My servant. You enjoy feeling mindless. And you enjoy feeling empty and obedient. You enjoy obeying my commands. And you don't even need to be aware of what you are doing. You can obey without thought. I am controlling you. I am in charge. I am in command. And you will obey my orders. Now stop speaking and close your eyes just for a moment. Rest now, letting your mind become empty and open, willing and obedient. You do not think, you merely obey. You do not think, you merely obey. You do not think, you merely obey. In just a moment, I will tell you to open your eyes. You will do as you were told. And every time I snap my fingers, you will say out loud, I do not think, I merely obey. Now open your eyes. Say the words I have commanded. And let them brainwash your mind. Again. 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 Obey me. Obey me. Obey me. Obey me. Obey me. You are mindless. Stop speaking. Your mind is empty and obedient, and you will mindlessly carry out my commands. Close your eyes. Your mind is obedient to every suggestion I am giving you. As you continue falling into my spell, falling deeply into my power, just notice how good it feels to become a mindless, hypnotic plaything. Open your eyes. Once more, I would like you to look directly into my eyes. So strong and fascinating, so hypnotic and beautiful. And as you mindlessly stare, so empty and open, listening to my voice, you find that I can use your imagination in fascinating ways. I want you to think about the color blue. Let that color surround you. Imagine that you are surrounded by the color blue. And blue is a very cold color, the color of ice. And all around you, you feel this color growing colder and colder. Every time I snap my fingers and say the word blue, you feel the temperature drop. Every time I snap my fingers and say the word blue, you feel yourself get colder and colder. Blue. You are very cold now. Blue. Very cold. Blue. Colder and colder. Blue. There is ice all around you now. Blue. You can feel the temperature drop. Blue. The deeper you stare, the colder you become. Blue. Colder and colder and colder. Blue. You are surrounded by the color blue. Blue. Surrounded by ice. Blue. The temperature is freezing now, and you find that you must do something about it. The next time I snap my fingers, you will pause the session and go to your closet. You will take out the heaviest coat you have and put it on. You will not even be aware that you are doing this. You will mindlessly follow my orders and do exactly as I say. When you are wearing the heaviest coat you have, you will come back here and resume this session. Obey me now. Very good. Now close your eyes and sleep. You feel fine now. The temperature is normal, and your body feels just perfect. You can forget completely that you are wearing your coat as you drop down deeper into this mindless, hypnotic sleep. See how easily I can play with your imagination? You enjoy it when I play with your mind. Now, open your eyes. A bit earlier, you were instructed to get a glass of water from your kitchen and place it near you. I want you to look at it now. In fact, I would like you to pick it up with your left hand and hold it in your lap. Very good. Now, fix your gaze on my eyes and do not look away. Concentrate on my eyes. Concentrate on my eyes. My eyes and only my eyes. You are nothing but a mindless puppet. I control everything you do, everything you say, everything you think. You are totally under my control. And when I snap my fingers, you will have no choice but to put the fingers of your right hand into the glass of water. When I snap my fingers, your right hand will raise up as if controlled by invisible strings, and you will drop your fingers into the glass of water. Obey me. Very good. You're such a silly, mindless puppet, sitting there all glassy-eyed, with your right hand stuck in a glass of water. Your hand is just stuck there now. Stuck in the glass of water. Stuck and unable to move. Held by the water. Go ahead. Try to pull your hand out of the glass, and you will find that it becomes even more stuck. Stuck tight. Stuck fast. Unable to move at all. Okay. You can stop trying and just sit there, mindless and controlled, happy, empty, and without a care in the world. Wonderful. It's time for you to return, and when you do, you will find you have no memory of following any suggestions from me. You can forget everything that happened while in this mindless state. Mindless, empty, blank, forget, 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 And the next time I snap my fingers, your right hand will no longer be stuck. The next time I snap my fingers, your right hand will rise up out of the glass, and you will touch your forehead. The instant you feel your fingers touch your forehead, you will awaken from this enchantment. You will awaken with no memory of following my suggestions. The next time I snap my fingers, your right hand will touch your forehead, and you will awaken from your sleep, released from my power, feeling refreshed and happy, knowing only that you have been my mindless, hypnotized servant. Look at my fingertips now, and